Shalom. Welcome to my video. And we're going to pick right back up on imprecatory Psalms, which is the Israelites ask the Lord to punish our enemies. So I'm going to get right into it. And with that, Kol Halol Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Wahab B'Kwal Kodash. All praises, honor, and glory and power to Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Much respect for the prophets and teachers of great millstone that we through spirit cling to in order to learn the new song, rightfully dividing the word, to qualify to escape the day of the Lord's visitation on Great Babylon. So with that, I'm just going to dive right in. Right, and we're going to start with Psalms 83, which is a very popular Psalms, well, I guess to me, because it means a lot. It tells exactly who our enemies are. Let's get started. Let me grow that just a little bit. All right. A song of Asaph. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. And so let's see what tumult means. Tumult. Okay.
Strong's H 1993. Hama.
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 Hama. It is a noise, disquieted, sound, troubled, a loud, clamorous, concourse, mourning, move, raged, raging. Oh, murmur, to howl, cry, roar, cry loud, mourn, rage, sound, make noise, tumult, be clamorous, be disquieted, be loud, be moved, be troubled, in an uproar. To growl, to murmur, to roar, to be in a stir, to be in commotion, to be boisterous and be turbulent. And so the nations were making a noise, a loud, they growl because when they subjugated us, when they all came together against us, they didn't come in silent. They made a noise about it. They created great fear in the children of Israel. Secretly, everybody made a tumult to capture, they made a plan, to keep the Israelites at a certain point. They took all our goods, they took our lifestyle, they took our heritage, and made us to think that we were nothing, and they used force and violence and lies and psychological deception and terror, all of these to keep us at a certain point to where they thought that we would never rise. But what they didn't know that we were the sons and daughters of the Most High. Right now. So, right. For lo, my enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against the hidden ones. You know, they planned, everybody got together and decided to keep the Israelites, who are the hidden ones, to keep us at a certain level. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And it worked perfectly. It was a beautifully enacted plan because we had no idea who we were, your so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, and African Americans. We had no idea who we were up until, well, I want to say the late, I'll just say 1960s, when as the elders spoke, Albert Bivens, when he stood up and he started preaching the word and waking up the Israelites. Until then, none of us knew who we were. I myself didn't know who I was or know the history of a nation until about, 2021. And at the time, I mean, I knew it was something. It's like, when you find out something that you have a feeling, you go, I knew it, but I didn't know what I knew. And every day is different. Every day is a growth, and part of the Yahweh Shem Shah for that, because I'd be still stuck in darkness. I was talking with one of my, is a colleague from work, and as I was learning, I learned as I had that epiphany, that day when you find out who you are, I started buying books, little books to talking about the Israelites and tribe of Judah and Northern Kingdom and everything. I just started reading the Bible, and I do it at work. And he would always come to my office. He's a Colombian uh, uh, Israelite from the tribe of Asher, and he'd always see me doing it, and we'd always talk about it. And I was talking to him today, and the scripture says that don't trust anybody. Try the spirit, and I tried to bring him to where I'm going, to where I feel that I am. I don't trust in the system. I let go of Esau. All I have is my retirements coming in and the different things that I've earned throughout the years. But I got off of Esau, and I left him when they tried to make me take the jab. So I just retired right then and there. That week I'm done. I'm not doing it. But and he's still there, and he's still involved, and he's still part of the system. And I can tell that when we have a conversation, and we just talked tonight, the questions that he's asking me, it appears he's still searching for hope that this nation will survive. And he even said to me that the U.S., this is the best place to live, this country. And I said, no, this is actually the worst place. I mean, yeah, it's good for materials, but, that's carnal. Look deeper, and he wasn't born here. And I was, as an African American. I went through the whole gamut, 60 plus years I've been on the earth in the U.S. And I kind of opened the door of some of the things that we expressed that expressly happened to the Native Americans and African Americans, which is on my mother's side. There's my great grandmothers are one is full blood Cherokee, one is full blood Blackfoot, from the North Carolina area. But my father's side, far as I know, is Judah. So I was explaining to him how they came over here and wiped out, the Native Americans and stole the land, everything. Not only just using the force of the sword, but using legislation, treaties and documents, how they just took everything. And they went to West Africa and they brought the other half of my family over here to build this place up. Then they created a document, the Constitution in the United States, which I'm sure that many of the youth don't even know because the school system sucks. But I can't think of it. Dred Scott, which says that African Americans, we are 3/5 citizens, and it's right there in the Constitution. So far as the Constitution, the original draft, we are not people, and that's this nation. Or why they were saying home of the free, and some other things that highlighted him. I said that's a basis for what's going on now. We were slaves, and they did this, and they constantly do it, and the nations are enslaved in so many other ways, including fractional banking. Where the banks you put $1 in your account, they take that money and make all kind of money on your money, and you get like 0.00. I think it's 0.003% or something interest rate. And anything here that you have to get, you can't afford to get it because your pay is so low, and so it forces you to have to get a loan and pay them more interest and then taxes. So now we're in slavery. It's just that we don't have chains on us now. And so as I was explaining this to him, I don't know if he got it because he's got a pretty high position. He's just 13. I wasn't able to get that because I got this so-called black skin color, and my mindset wasn't one that would fall in line, in the areas that I was in, because I was in a federal government and I was in the military, so I didn't always comply. But I would explain to him why this is not the greatest country on the earth. That's just words, and it's just as for material, and it depends on where you are, what stage you're on, what happened to you during your life. Because although we are both doing pretty decent as far as material is concerned, no, this is not happening. This stuff doesn't mean anything. I'm happy the Lord gave it to me and put me here in this spot, in this decent economic stronghold to wait for his return, But no, this is not perfect, because in a real life, we're supposed to have multi-women. We're supposed to be, let's just say this, we're not sovereign. And with that, we are treated the worst of anybody, not only in this nation, but in the world, and so I just tried to emphasize that to him, and I don't think he's not really seeing it. I can tell by his verb, by the way he's talking, and he took the jab, the first time. And so, his actions, they tell a story. So I don't have any hope that he'll reach out. And he doesn't read the script. I mean, there's so many things that tell me, because when you love the Lord, when you believe the doctrine, then you do what it takes. Well, it's not even just when you love the Lord, it's when you fear the Lord, because I'm terrified of the Lord leaving me when that spaceship comes, the so-called chariots come. I'm terrified. I don't want to get left. And he still, even when we talk about the chariots, I can see in my mind when we're talking that he's, he still believed what Esau told us they were, evil, and I was telling him that they're evil to you because the person, that the enemy of the chariots are the ones that told you about the chariots. So they gave you their impression. And so I digress. Let me get back into this. I went on a tangent. It was so easy to go on, though. You're right. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, and they did that. But they don't know that the Lord did that. He put it in their spirit to do it, So, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacle of Edom, so-called white man, the Ishmaelites of the Ishmaelites of Moab, with Ishmaelites and Moab are two different people. And the Hagarenes, the Israelites that are Arabs, the Moabs are so-called Chinese. The Hagarenes, I believe they're so-called Ham. Gabal, I don't know who Gabal is. Who is Gabal? Gabal. Ooh. Look like they're Edomites. Another tribe of the Edomites, it looks like. Okay. Assur also joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kinson, which perisheth at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Z, yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take ourselves to the houses of God in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, and as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, and not Jehovah, is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, let's read this in the Good News Translation. O God, do not keep silent, be not still, do not be quiet. Look, your enemies are in revolt, and those who hate you are rebelling. They are making secret plans against your people. They are plotting against those you protect. Come, they say, let us destroy the nation so that Israel will be forgotten forever. They agree on their plan and form an alliance against you. The people of Edom and the Ishmaelites, the people of Moab and the Hagarites, the people of Gebal, Ammon and Amalek, and of Philistia and Tyre. Assyria has also joined them as a strong ally of the Ammonites and the Moabites, the descendants of Lot. Do to them what you did to the Midianites and to Sisera and Jabin at the Kishar River. You defeated them at Endor, and their bodies rotted on the ground. Do to their leaders what you did to Oreb and Zeb. Defeat all their rulers as you did Zebah and Zalmunna, who said, we will take for our own the land that belongs to God. Scatter them like dust, O God, like straw blown away by the wind. As fire burns the forest, as flames set the hills on fire, chase them away with your storm and terrify them with your fierce winds. Cover their faces with shame, O Lord, and make them acknowledge your power. May they be defeated and terrified forever. May they die in complete disgrace. May they know that you alone are the Lord, supreme ruler over all the earth. Oh yeah, they really gave us a raw deal, but we did it. We did it to ourselves in the long run. Okay, but those times are over. The Lord has forgiven us. Our iniquity is at an end. All right, I'm going to Psalms 109. Vengeance invoked upon adversaries. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hold not thy peace, O Yahweh, by Shem Shai, of my praise. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred, and fought against me without cause. For my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer. And they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Let his prosperity be cut off, and in the generations following, let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Lord Yahweh, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continually, the Lord Yahweh continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart, as he moved cursing. So let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as a garment which covereth him, and for a girdle wherewith he is girdled continually. Let this be the reward of mine adversaries from the Lord Yahweh, and of them that speak evil against my soul. But do thou for me, O God, O Yahweh, the Lord, for thy name's sake, because thy mercy is good. Deliver thou me, for I am poor and needy, and my heart is wounded within me. I am gone like the shadow when it declineth. I am tossed up and down as the locust. My knees are weak through fasting, and my flesh faileth of fatness. I became also as a reproach unto them. When they looked upon me, they shake their heads. Help me, O Yahweh, my power. O save me according to thy mercy, that they may know that this is my hand, that thou, Yahweh, hast done it. Let them curse, but bless thou when they arise. Let them be ashamed, but let thy servant rejoice. Let mine adversaries be clothed with shame, and let them cover themselves with their own confusion as with a mantle. I will greatly praise Yahweh with my mouth. Yea, I will praise him among the multitude. For he shall stand at the right hand of the poor to save him from those that condemn his soul. Psalms 109. Let's read that. Psalms 109. I praise you, God. Don't remain silent. Wicked people and liars have attacked me. They tell lies about me, and they say evil things about me, attacking me for no reason. They oppose me, even though I love them and have prayed for them. They pay me back evil for good and hatred for love. Choose some corrupt judge to try my enemy. Let one of his enemies accuse him. May he be tried and found guilty. May even his prayer be considered a crime. May his life soon be ended. May someone else take his job. May his children become orphans, and his wife a widow. May his children be homeless, beggars. May they be driven from the ruins they live in. May his creditors take away all his property, and may strangers get everything he worked for. May no one ever be kind to him or care for the orphans he leaves behind. May all his descendants die. May his name be forgotten in the next generation. May the Lord remember the evil of his ancestors, never forgive his mother's sins. May the Lord always remember their sins, but may they themselves be completely forgotten. The man never thought of being kind. He persecuted and killed the poor, the needy, and the helpless. He loved to curse. May he be cursed. He hated to give blessings. May no one bless him. He cursed as naturally as he dressed himself. May his own curses soak into his body like water and into his bones like oil. May they cover him like clothes and always be around him like a belt. Lord, punish my enemies in that way, those who say such evil things without me. But my sovereign Lord, help me as you have promised and rescue me because of the goodness of your love. I am poor and needy. I am hurt to the depths of my heart. Like an evening shadow, I am about to vanish. I am blown away like an insect. My knees are weak from lack of food. I am nothing but skin and bones. When people see me, they laugh at me. They shake their heads in scorn. Help me, O Lord, my God, because of your constant love. Save me. My enemies know that you are the one who saves me. They may curse me, but you will bless me. May my persecutors be defeated, and may I, your servant, be glad. May my enemies be covered with disgrace. May they wear their shame like a robe. I will give loud thanks to the Lord. I will praise him in the assembly of the people, because he defends the poor and saves them from those who condemn them to death. Oh, I forgot to share. This is quite common when I forgot to share it. All right, I'm going to go to 137. PSA 137. All right, Psalms 137. An experience of the captivity. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. Slaki. For they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord's song, Yahweh, in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her. If I did not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Oh, and I must hear this in a Good News Translation. First, let me share it because I forgot the last time. Psalms 137. This is really a short one. By the rivers of Babylon we sat down. There we wept when we remembered Zion. Oh, the willows nearby we hung up our harps. Those who captured us told us to sing. They told us to entertain them, sing us a song about Zion. How can we sing a song to the Lord in a foreign land? May I never be able to play the harp again if I forget you, Jerusalem. May I never be able to sing again if I do not remember you, if I do not think of you as my greatest joy. Remember, Lord, what the Edomites did say. Jerusalem was captured. Remember how they kept saying, tear it down to the ground. Babylon, you will be destroyed. Happy are those who pay you back for what you have done to us, who take your babies and smash them against a rock. Now I like that translation. It's nice and clear. All right, let's go to back to PSA 40. Prayer for protection against the wicked. And this is one of my the Psalms that I like to read because I don't read it daily, but I like to read it often. Prayer for protection against the wicked. Through the chief musician, a psalm of David. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil men. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. That's like a serpent adders. Poison. It's lucky. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Selah. Keep me, O Lord Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who hath proposed to overthrow my goings. The proud have hid a snare for me and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Selah. I say unto Yahweh, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Yahweh. O Yahweh, the Lord, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Lord, O Yahweh, the desire of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Selah. As for the head of those that compass about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits, that they rise not up again. Let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. I know that Yahweh will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence. Can't wait to hear what this is going to say in the Good News Translations. Psalms 140. Save me, Lord, from the evildoers. Keep me safe from violent people. They're always plotting evil, always stirring up quarrels. Their tongues are like deadly snakes. Their words are like a cobra's poison. Protect me, Lord, from the power of the wicked. Keep me safe from violent people who plot my downfall. The proud have set a trap for me. They have laid their snares, and along the path they have set traps to catch me. I say to the Lord, you are my God. Hear my cry for help, Lord. My sovereign Lord, my strong defender. You have protected me in battle. Lord, don't give the wicked what they want. Don't let their plots succeed. Don't let my enemies be victorious. Make their threats against me fall back on them. May red-hot coals fall on them. May they be thrown into a pit and never get out. May those that accuse others falsely not succeed. May evil overtake violent people and destroy them. Lord, I know that you defend the cause of the poor and the rights of needy. The righteous will praise you indeed. They will live in your presence. I like that, the way it's worded. Israelites, the preachers, the prophets of old, their words were sure art. I mean, who can even doubt or come up against believing that these words were inspired by the Most High? Because sometimes I can be eloquent when I speak, but I mean, we all have that potential. But the whole Bible, the volume of the book is like a giant poem. And it's when I was young, I tried to read the Bible, and I read it, and after like not even a not even a paragraph or two, I have to stop because nothing was understood, not one thing, And I asked my mother because she used to read it and highlight in it, she wasn't This is before the awakening, but she told me that nobody, that not everyone was made to understand the Bible. It not for everyone. Even then, at that time, I mean, she knew it, but like I said, the awakening wasn't there. But there was something in her spirit. She was devoted, but she was a Christian, but not like when we go to church, everybody be acting crazy and stuff. My mother took me to church, but she just been watching them, like she knew something, you know. But, I pray to the Lord that I see her again in the spirit world. Anyway. So with that, I hope that I wasn't too far off because I can ramble sometimes. And it's lucky for forgetting to show my work, on one of the Psalms. So we just finished the Imprecatory Psalms, and we'll work on another category the next time tomorrow. So with that, I want to say Shalom. I hope that you receive some edification from these Psalms. Like I said, when you read the Psalms, try to read it with your whole mind, whole imagination. I'm just beginning to learn how to do that because the words are so it's put together, and now all of us immediately have the mindset to be able to read it as it was written. But this one of the things that we all need to maintain. We all need to learn how to read the Bible, not just the words, but for the experience. So with that, I want to say constantly pray, ask the Lord to forgive you and to keep you and to hold you, because Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. And the MOTB, all these things are before us, and there's a lot of, since the eclipse, there's a lot of wickedness that has multiplied on the earth, evil spirits, they're there, they're waiting to jump on you. But, so long as you stay with the Most High, Yahweh Hashem never shy, they're not going to come into the empty house, a full house. So keep your house full so that the Lord will be with you. These wicked spirits can jump on you, and the Lord will head you. I pray that the Lord is hedging me. So with that, I'm going to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. This is the Shabbat. So Shabbat, Shalom. Well, I'm getting all Shabbat, Shalom. So until next time, Shalom.